Welcome back to my channel. So today, as you guys can tell, we are going to be having another Ask Nikki. Yeah! For any new people who are not aware of what the fuck this is, let me explain it to you real quick, okay? I created an email, AskNikki@yahoo.com, and I asked my Glamazons to email me with any question that they may be needing some advice on, and I will pick out a select few and make a video about it. So basically, this is just a video of me giving you mediocre advice and you being nice enough to just fucking hear me out. The pink chair is back, okay? I feel like this is like a perfect chair to like have like my Ask Nikki's in, because I feel real Dr. Phil in it right now. I just feel like it's just gonna help me with my advice and giving you guys advice. I'm gonna say this, okay? I'm not a licensed psychologist, psychiatrist, or counselor. I already know that, but a lot of you guys see me as a big sister or as a sister or a friend, and I hope you guys see me like that. So let's just chill out, talk about our problems, and I figured why not have this go two ways. I want to start asking you guys some questions about shit that I'm going through too, like, girl, what would you do? You know what I'm saying? And I think that that's gonna be great because you guys are like my fucking sisters. You guys are seriously like my family, so we need to talk. Family meeting! Everybody get your ass in here! So I know I usually do glamour shots only in my storytime videos, but I think I'm gonna start extending that and like having them in most of my videos because you guys are so fucking beautiful and you guys are sending me your glamour shots and I really just want to get to as many of you as possible. So we gonna have a glamour shot today, okay? Yes, girl. Okay, so who is it gonna be? Who is it gonna be? So today's glamour shot of the day is my beautiful glamazon by the name of Amy Quinn. Amy, yes girl, you are so beautiful. You guys make my whole life, and sending me glamour shots just gives me life, okay? Because I get to see y'all's beautiful faces and I can't even believe that all of you guys watch me. So thank you, Amy, for being one of my down-ass glamazons and for being a part of my glamazon family. You are so appreciated and I would not be here without you, and I could not do this without you. Now let's get into the video. Okay, so I'm gonna make this a little bit more lighthearted than I made my last one. I get very passionate and sometimes people take my passion for like rudeness or me being too direct, but I don't mean to. I just genuinely am really passionate and I feel like I can feel y'all on a whole different level. Sometimes y'all email me with some heavy shit, and with those I will not make a video of those heavier type of circumstances because I am not trying to exploit your pain. Usually with those I will respond to you via email. So these are just going to be a little bit more lighthearted and we just gonna have a little fun, okay? Okay. Tell me why one of the first ones is from my glamazon Rachel, and you know what her Ask Nikki question was? So, did you get back that necklace Daniel gave you that Luke threw out? Everybody wants to know. Is this true? Do you guys want to know? I do plan on making a video about what happened between Daniel and I, and that piece of information will be in that video. You tried it, girl. You tried to get the information out of me a little early. No, I do have a video, a storytime video coming out for you guys that will have all of that information, so don't worry, stay tuned. This is from my glamazon Steven, so I'm guessing that this is a boy. If you're not, I'm so sorry, love, but I'm assuming that it's a boy. Hi, Nikki. I'm a huge fan of your YouTube videos, and I had a question about things that kind of are going on in my life. I'm a sophomore in high school and I just switched to my 4th high school. I'm originally from Miami, Florida, where things are totally different from where I live now in Atlanta, Georgia. In Florida, I had many friends, and in Georgia, I'm finding it hard to make friends due to them being different than I am personality-wise and appearance-wise. What advice would you give on your kind of experience of going to so many different high schools and how you basically survived? This is such a good question. As most of you guys know, I went to 4 high schools. However, this person, Steven, you are already way ahead of me in that because you're only a sophomore in high school, and you're going to your 4th high school, and I'm really sorry, that fucking sucks. But the good thing about transferring high schools is that it kind of forces you to come out of your comfort zone, and that I really like attribute my personality and me being able to start a conversation with anybody because I went to so many high schools and because I had to step out of my comfort zone and make new friends everywhere I went. Of course, Miami is gonna be so fucking different than Atlanta. I can only imagine, but take from these experiences as much as you can because that's what life is all about, is experiences. And I know that it's scary. And what I found just to be easier, honestly, I feel like my freshman and sophomore year, I cared so much about what other people thought about me that I wasn't really having fun and enjoying my high school years with my friends because I was so worried about who was saying what and what people thought of me and what I was wearing or whatever and trying to fit in. But I can tell you right now that that fucking sucked. So my advice to you, love, is to just be yourself. I know that that sounds corny as shit, but be yourself and just, you know, take from your environment, look at what the kids are into and try to find a connection with people and just talk to people. Be yourself. Just step outside of your comfort zone. It's going to be real awkward and real scary at first, but once you get your feet wet, it's going to be so much easier. Just have fun, make new friends, and just enjoy high school because honestly, it doesn't need to be as hard as we make it. The minute that I stopped giving a shit, I was so much happier. So just be yourself, don't give a fuck, and be friends with those people that just like you for who you are. So this is from my subscriber, Chanel. Hey, Chanel. So it says, hey, Nikki, how are you? I'm good. How are you? I recently discovered you on YouTube, and I'm in love with your story times and your channel. You brighten up my days, and I look forward to watching you. Thanks. I'm 21 years old, and I suffer from anxiety and depression. It can get really overwhelming sometimes. I'm currently dealing with boy drama. Of course, who isn't? We broke up a year ago, but I'm still so scared to get back out there and go on dates. It also has affected my depression and self-esteem because it was abusive. We were together almost a year, and that relationship was the longest one I've had, and I was wondering if you had any advice on how to move on if you're scared to. Keep doing what you're doing. You've impacted my life so much. You are like a big sister to me. I love you. I love you. A lot of people will relate to this. Abusive relationships, in my mind, abusive can mean physically, emotionally, and mentally. I don't just see abusive being physical. You can be abusive to somebody with your words. You know what I'm saying? So firstly, I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. Like, you're way too good for that, and I'm so proud of you for getting out of that situation. Now, as far as your dating life now, of course you're gonna be fucking scared. Of course you're gonna be nervous, girl. That's normal. When I got out of my first relationship, I felt the exact same way because he was abusive in an emotional way, like not in a physical way. He never laid his hands on me because he'd have been dead. But he was just really critical of me, and he would say like really mean things and say that I had a gross body and shit. You know, like some dudes are just really fucking hurtful. And so when I left that situation, I was just like you, girl. I was so scared to really give other people the time of day and to like date. But I forced myself, and here's why. Because anxiety and depression can really, really set in, and you have to fight. You have to fight out of it. I know, okay, I battled depression once in my life, but mostly I battle anxiety. I have anxiety every single day. And I can tell you that it just gets better with fighting it. Like, you have to fight against it and fight for your happiness in life. And you deserve to be happy. You have to understand that. You deserve, girl. You are amazing. You're beautiful. None of what happened in that relationship had anything to do with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was his issue. That was his fucking problem. You don't deserve that. So it happened once, and you just have to have good vibes in your life and just go out there and live your life, because that person is living his life. You know what I'm saying? You deserve to have a happy life, and you don't have to get tied down immediately. Like I didn't. I dated. I went on dates all the time, and I wasn't trying to get into a serious relationship right away for that reason. And I just feel like if you get your feet wet, maybe like go on a day date, you know, during the day, like a lunch or a brunch or something. It'll make you feel a little bit safer, depending on what kind of abuse that you went through. If it was physical, I completely understand why you would be afraid and frightened to give somebody else, you know, the time of day. So just try a little at a time, because you have to get out there, mama. You have to go and experience the world and meet new people. You know, don't let him stop your beautiful life. You'll definitely find somebody better than his funky ass in no time. But in order to find that person, you have to just breathe and take a step out and just get your feet wet gradually and just have fun. Just have fun, protect yourself, be smart, and go on dates. Go on dates, girl. It's gonna be fine. You are going to be okay. You had your moment to grieve, and now it's time for you to dust yourself off, get up, and live your life, mama. Go out there and live your life. You don't let somebody like that ruin what you have in your future ahead of you, okay? You'll be good, girl. Just a little at a time. This is from Kayla. And it says, "Hey Nikki, I'm Kayla, and I just want to first let you know how amazing and down to earth you are. I love your channel and you're really an inspiration." Oh, thanks. Okay, my situation begins with this boy. Oh my God, boys, see, y'all see, I tell y'all that boys are just fucking problems. Like half of the email, not even, 90% of the emails is because y'all are struggling with little boys. Boys need to sit down somewhere, okay? Just sit down and stop acting up. Anyways, my situation begins with this boy that I have been dealing with for just about a year now. I'm 18 years old, a freshman in college. Good for you, girl. This past summer, me and the guy basically broke up, but we kept in touch here and there until the point where we would argue like crazy, and I said, fuck it. He wanted me to stick around but allow him to do what he wanted, and eventually I put my foot down and said, nah. I completely stopped talking to him and decided to just move on, thinking we would never get back together. My birthday came around in August, and I was kind of texting this new dude that I had met before, but we never tried anything. My best friends decided to get a hotel room for my birthday, and the boy came. Long story short, I was still missing and wanting my ex. Okay, so the new guy came to your birthday, but you still missed your ex. Okay. Of course, he saw all the Snapchats, but the only reason I was acting and drinking was because he wasn't treating me like a guy should treat me. I ended up texting him a few days later, and he responded and basically told me he missed me. It's now October, and we've been talking ever since. He also bought me a promise ring, and he apologized and said those things would never happen again. So my question is, do you think this is a you're gone and I want you back meant to be type of thing, or just a game? He has been showing me the faithfulness and commitment, but I can't help but wonder, is it just a now thing? I love this boy so much, so I'm just keeping my guard up. Help, please. Oh, Kayla, 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 girl, Kayla, 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 girl, Kayla, Kayla, hold up, Kayla. See, dudes are so fucking confusing. I tell guys all the time, I would much rather you just be upfront about your bullshit than for you to be fucking with my emotions, because now we all gotta come together and have a family meeting because they be fucking playing games. So here's what I think. I think it depends on the kind of person that he is and the kind of person that you know him to be. You know what I'm saying? If he was a fuckboy before, chances are he's still a fuckboy now. So I don't want you to like get that promise ring and be like, oh my God, he's gonna change, and then he reels you back in, and then it's just like a waste of your fucking time, okay? This was waste his time 2016, not waste her time 2016, you know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding, I'm kidding. What happened to the new guy? Was like the new guy, you know, what happened to him? Was he better? Like, sometimes you have to kind of take your blinders off. Like, I know that you have history, and sometimes like history with the person outweighs like the new person that you're meeting, and sometimes it's just not worth your time. Okay, so he gave you this promise ring after he saw you on Snapchat. That is where I'm having a little bit of an issue, because I'm just like, why didn't you get a hold of her before you saw her having fun? It's like guys have this fucking radar when you're like starting to move on, and they're like, ding, 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 it's time to fuck with her again because she's trying to move on. He saw that you were having fun on your birthday and whatever on Snapchat, and I feel like he just like wanted to get in on that and decided that all of a sudden he misses you, and he may really care about you. I don't know, but like it's really hard to trust a person that's already hurt you, you know? I think that you're just gonna have to play this one by ear. Do I think that it's a little sketch that he didn't get a hold of you before your birthday, before you started to move on? Yeah, but only you know him. But if it were me, I mean, it depends. It depends on how you guys ended it, and it depends on how he treated you. Because if he treated you bad, and he was a fuck boy, don't go back. Do not fucks with him, okay? Because he's always gonna be a fuck boy. That's just, it's in his blood. It's in his DNA. He can't help it. No, you don't need to be dealing with the bullshit, okay? Like, you need to be having fun and living your life. But if it really wasn't that bad and it was just like disagreements and maybe you guys were in different places in your life at the time, I mean, it may be worth looking into, okay, girl? Not falling into, just like looking into, just like taking a little peek into what the situation might be and what, you know, could possibly come of this entire situation. But I think, yes, you're doing the right thing by having your guard up. Fill his ass out. I swear to you, like, if he was a fuckboy before, okay, you listening? Are you listening? If he was a fuckboy before, don't fucks with him. Do not fucks with him, okay? Because it takes a priest and an exorcism to get a fuckboy to stop being a fuckboy, okay? Don't let him off the hook so easy, girl. Keep your guard up just a little bit and just watch. Be very observant. Watch what he's doing, the type of person that he is. And I think that'll tell you everything that you need to know. Okay, I wanted to do this last one because it is the sweetest shit I have ever seen in my entire life. I read this and it really touched my heart and I want to be a part of it. So this is from a guy and his name is Cameron. Hey Cameron, I hope you read this, Nikki. I got you. It's about my girlfriend that I've been with for 4 amazing fucking years and hope to be with for loads more. You might be a little confused. Let me straighten it out. My girlfriend Jasmine is a huge supporter of yours. She loves you. She's been subscribed to you since day one and she watches every single one of your videos and never misses one. I know this because she makes me watch them with her. Goddamn. This is why I know she'll see this when you read it out. She's that type of subscriber that'll watch a video within minutes of you uploading. I'm writing this because she's going through a rough time at the moment because of personal reasons that I can't talk about. I just wanted you to read this out so she can hear this. Okay, so I'm gonna read this out. Jasmine, if you're watching this, here we go. Here's the words of your man Cameron. Jasmine, I fucking love you. And I know you're going through a tough time right now. You might not realize how much I can see you hurting. How you quickly wipe away tears when you're talking about your family. How you're on the phone to your friends for advice and hitting up advice columns online asking for help. I see all of that, Jasmine, and I want you to know I got you. I know you tell me you appreciate everything I do for you, but I want to do so much more. You have no idea how much I just want to hold you tight and let you cry with the pain and hope that you don't have any more. But I can't do that. I'm making a promise to you, Jasmine. I promise to always be there through the good times and the bad, just like I have for the past 4 years. We've been through so much together. I've seen you grow and you've seen me grow, and I know for sure that nobody else could compare to the feeling that you give me. Nikki, I know this is corny and you're probably like, what the fuck? But I know for sure Jasmine is watching this, hearing my words that you're reading out loud. So Jasmine, just know that I love you and will never stop loving you. Don't ever forget that. Keep your head up high, and even if you can't, know that I'm here to lift you up. You're my queen and nothing else. I fucking adore you. If you read this out, I know it would make her day. She needs some cheering up, and I thought by you reading this and telling her that I love her, it would put a smile on her face. So Jasmine, if you're hearing this, thank you, first of all, for being one of my diehard Glamazons and also for making your man watch our videos, okay? But also, you got a good man, and he contacted me to let me know that you're going through some shit right now. So just know that whatever you're going through, love, every storm passes, and you just gotta fight through it, stay strong, and there will be a light at the end of the tunnel, that I can promise you. But right now, your man's worried about you and he loves you a lot. And those were his words. I did not embellish. I did not add anything to it. So Cameron, I hope you guys see this. And Jasmine, I hope things get better for you guys. And with that, we are going to end the video. So thank you guys so much for checking out this video. If you guys enjoyed this Ask Nikki series, please don't forget to give me a huge thumbs up. Also, don't forget to email me at asknikki@yahoo.com. And your email just may be answered in the next Ask Nikki video. Thank you guys so much for checking out my video and having family time with me, okay? Thanks for having this family meeting. I appreciate it. So thank you for joining in on our family meeting. And until next time, loves, I love you and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.